What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time I'm reviewing a series, WandaVision on Disney+. Marvel is back. I've been waiting for y'all, man. I've been having a Marvel drought, and I'm just like, oh, anything Marvel, I'm all for. Wonder Woman 1984 was a disaster. I needed something else. I need something else. So WandaVision, I was excited. Anything Marvel, I'm pulling up. This is just who I am. Even though I didn't pull up for the Defenders yet, but I will. But I pulled up for Iron Fist, and it was trash, and it turned me off to the Defenders. But I'm coming back. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. WandaVision is the, I guess, the story of WandaVision. We all know, I'm pretty sure everybody watching this all knows what happened to Vision. Infinity War, he got shanked, caught him slipping. And you know, Vision is powerful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Intangibility, he can increase his mass to a crazy amount. Super strength, eye beams, he got the beam from his little solar crystal on his forehead. He can go intangible and reach inside you and then slightly become tangible and tear your whole shit up. Vision is a force to be reckoned with, and so is Scarlet Witch. Even though Scarlet Witch's powers are very complicated. Even in the comic books, they were like, what does she really do? Even in the movie, like, she started out mind controlling people and like, you know, what is she really all about? And then, let's not forget, on the one-on-one with Thanos, Scarlet Witch had his whole number, address, his social, his bank account, his routing number. Scarlet Witch had Thanos' whole identity. He's like, yo, reign the fight, help! Thanos was like, help. That was the first time I seen him truly on the ropes. She rolled up like, you took everything from me. And Thanos was like, I don't even know you. You know how hurtful that is? It's like the bill collectors. They calling you, you be like, you took everything from me. I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Pay up. So we got WandaVision, the first Marvel series that's slated to come out. We still got Loki coming out, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So this is the first installment of those type of series. Now I knew it was gonna be weird out the gate, just from the trailers. I was like, wait, TV shows? What is this? Black and white? What's going on here? So I immediately was like, this probably has to do with a reality Wanda's creating in her own mind. I knew that going in. So I was like, all right, let's see what happens. What I didn't sign up for, didn't anticipate, was how long they were gonna stay in the pocket. Like they were really dedicated to this bewitched, old school, I Love Lucy, My Three Sons, old school Donna Reed show aesthetic. So for the first episode, it was really like an old school black and white TV show. Down to the mannerisms, the style, the way, the jokes that were being cracked, the laugh, the live audience laugh track. I'm like, oh, okay, this is cute. It was cute. Shout out to my boy Asif that's in this as Vision's co-worker. I see you. And then there was a quick element in there. I was like, all right, but I'll do that on the recap. So second episode, more the same. Another full black and white episode, pretty much. Just a different premise. And I was just like, oh. All right, like 2 episodes of it, I was just like, yo, man, I can't do a 3rd episode of Bewitched. I just can't do it. It's cute, I get what you're doing, nice little intro. It took me back to a time that was even before my time, but I remember it as a kid, even though it was before my time when I was a kid, but it took me back to that, being a kid, seeing something that was before my time, now it's before my time. And I'm just like, I didn't ask for this though. So I'm like, where you going with this? I'm patient, Marvel. I'm hanging, usually 4 episodes if I really want to commit. So episode 3, you gotta give me something. Episode 4, if you still playing around, I'm out. I'm out. So for right now, I'm giving WandaVision, I mean, just 2.5. I'll give it 2.5 just because I know it's leading up to something that'll make this make sense. I'll give it 2.5 for now. But it's like, am I enjoying the episodes? No. It's just me being patient about what's to come. And you can't have a good grade on that. Based on what's to come, if we grade every episode individually, these 2 are getting low grades. Maybe in the end of it, by the 10th episode, and then when you look back, you're like, oh, okay. But right now, let me do the spin just for the smooth jazz. Oh, yeah. giving WandaVision 2.5 saxophones out of 5. Y'all need to hurry up. Matter of fact, when I turn around, I need y'all to be out of this whole bewitched black and white TV show. Because if I wanted that, I'd just go to Nick at Night. All right? Y'all are Marvel characters, man. I need some action. I need some superpowers. That's not... Get more on the recap. All right, here's the recap of WandaVision episodes 1 and 2. Cuts on, it's immediately in black and white. They are fully committed to the TV show aesthetic. It comes on, black and white, they coming in, laugh track, audience is laughing, the quirky, funny neighbor, you know what I'm saying, the co-worker, the overbearing, grumpy boss is coming over. Yo, I gotta make an impression for my boss, you know what I'm saying? The typical old school TV show format. I gotta make an impression for my boss. He doesn't know we have powers here. I don't know why I got Vision talking like this. He doesn't know we have powers, Wanda. And Wanda's making everything float, dropping plates, fixing them just like that. Nobody has any clue, you know what I'm saying? So that's cute. And so first episode is really just about her, you know, being a housewife, Vision going to work, boss is coming over, we gotta make an impression. And she's like, and then they were making hints within the episode like, how did we meet? What's our anniversary? So I was like, all right, maybe this is playing into like a memory lapse or like a space of you know, amnesia, like how did we get here? How did we get to this moment? I'm like, all right, this is gonna play a factor. Boss comes over, the boss is mad annoying. He was getting on my goddamn nerves, just grumpy, complaining. I was like, get your ass out. I'll lose my job if you're gonna be rude at the crib. You can be rude at the job. When you come to my house, you ain't gonna be saying whatever you wanna say. Wife was weird, they coming over, and then she's fumbling on the food, and then the neighbor's coming over in the clutch with the extra ingredients and the pots and pans. And yeah, I had a full dinner at the crib just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like typical old school Nick at Night stuff. They're doing all of this. The little kitchen, remember the kitchen window? That opens up, she's doing all kind of magic in there, was trying to hide it from the boss and his wife. Just that typical old school sitcom-y stuff. They really committed to the old school sitcom aesthetic. It's cute, but come on, man. So I was like, all right, that was cute for the first episode, and then there's a moment where the boss starts choking on the food, and they're just looking at him, they're just watching him choke. You can tell Wanda kind of shut down, Vision is sitting there, the wife is like, stop. So it's like, is Wanda making him choke? Like, what's going on? She kept repeating it, and then she got kind of robotic with it. And then she finally summoned Vision to do something to help, you know, the guy choking. So he reaches in his throat, literally, intangibility, and pulls it out. Mechanically, I don't know how he was able to reach in and pull it out because he would have to solidify in his throat to grab the piece. So I'm kind of confused on how that worked on the mechanic level. You know what I'm saying? Because once you solidify in his throat, maybe like once he reached a piece of meat and he just solidified his fingertips within that, and then, but I didn't know he could make other things intangible as well. I didn't know he could do that. I don't ever remember seeing that in the comics where he can make you, you know how like Kitty Pryde can take you and you can both go through walls within the X-Men universe. I've never seen Vision do something like that. So I was like, I don't know. But that's just me being a comic book stickler right there. Saves his life pretty much. And then they kind of go back to normal, but that was a little element of like, all right, now we're getting to the nitty gritty of what's really going on. Episode goes off, and then you see somebody like watching the show. They just show a hand in the remote. They're like, all right, somebody's watching this. Cut to the credits. I'm just like, you know, we looking for the post-credit, nothing. Second episode, still black and white, still committed to this TV show aesthetic. They showed them in separate beds in the bedroom, typical old school Nick at Night setup for the husband and wife. If you wanted to smash, you had to go to the other bed, and then vice versa. Come over to my bed, you know what I'm saying? That seemed kind of fun though, if you think about it, because you got your own space, and then, you know, come over, you know. That's neither here nor there. So they have a little cute opening sequence, and they commit to another episode. Vision ends up chewing gum on accident. He was just like, I'll just chew the gum because everybody knows he doesn't eat. So he's like, I'll chew the gum. So he chews it. Somebody passes him on the back. It goes down his throat. Typical sitcom-y stuff. But it gets caught up in his gears and his internal. But they show the old school graphics of like the black and white graphics. And so pretty much he was acting like a drunk man throughout the thing. And they had this kind of magic show thingy to do for the community because Wanda was dealing with this snooty, like Avon lady type joint, you know, and so trying to impress her, and like she's a total snobby B word, if you will. So he's drunk in the magic show, but he's doing like actual, you know, he can fly for real, but and then Wanda will set up like a little crane and a little, see, he's getting carried, yo, trying to cover up the real powers. So all this is going on at the magic show, and I'm sure I'm missing little nuggets here and there because I'm kind of like, the hell is going on? I noticed this too. In the intro of the second episode, they did like a little TV show intro that they didn't do the first time. And it showed like, when they were showing Wanda and Vision, it was like 6 stars around a circle. And I was just like, are those the Infinity Gems? Little question right there. I was like, maybe. So at the end of this episode, they have this weird moment. It's always gonna be like a weird moment to where she stands up and she's pregnant all of a sudden, showing. And I was just like, and it took me back to the comic book because it was like, I remember they had kids, but those are the kids that she created herself. And once those kids were no more, she had a fracture from like reality and what was going on. Her powers was going crazy. So I was like, oh, here we go. So there was a pregnancy there and she was hearing noise outside, and she went outside and somebody came out of the sewer. He came out of the sewer in like a beekeeper outfit, and there were bees around, and he looked real menacing, and you know, her and Vision is standing there, and it was just like, what the hell is this? And there were moments in this episode too where there was like things in color. Like she saw a helicopter that was color, you know, because it's been black and white this whole time. And it was the same color as Iron Man's like suit. So I was like, what's going on here? And when that beekeeper comes out the sewer, it was just like, who the hell is this? So she says, no. And then she rewinds it and goes back to the couch, reveals the pregnancy. They kiss and then become colorized. Like everything's in color. The color comes back. Vision gets his color first, and then everything's in color now. And that's how that episode ends. Shows the same TV set, hand turning the TV off. And I was just like, what the hell is going on? And the fact that in the first episode, they couldn't remember their anniversary, and then she just made the wedding rings. So it's just like she's creating some kind of fairy tale reality for herself, but she's having cracks in the system. So that's what we had on the first 2 episodes. And I'm done with the old school Bewitched episodes. Change it to, I'd be fine if they did it, if they would have went to the 70s in the next episode. Like Good Times, like show it looking like Good Times, All in the Family. Have Vision like Archie Bunker, or like Good Times. Give him Afro, Dynamite. Give us something, and then the next episode could be the 80s, 90s, and then we're in the now. I'm down for that, but I just can't keep doing Bewitched, I Love Lucy type. I can't keep doing this. So episode 3, man, a lot's riding on episode 3. Even if episode 3 is complete trash, I'm giving them one more on the strength of just, I've been rocking with Marvel my whole life. In Marvel Studios, y'all have been killing, but man, stop playing with us. We will bail out. All of that though, Wanda and Vision's performances are great. I mean, they're nailing the old school aesthetics. But come on, man, you know what we're here for. Stop playing, man. Let me know what y'all thought of WandaVision, the first 2 episodes, in the comments section below. Are you hanging in there? Are you scared to even tune in because the trailers were so weird? Let me know in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.